If you only looked at the headlines, you'd probably think businesses have never had it so good. Corporate profits remain strong across many industries. Companies continue announcing billion-dollar investments. Technology spending is reaching record levels. New factories are being built. Artificial intelligence is creating entirely new markets. And businesses seem more willing than ever to invest in the future. On paper, it looks like the beginning of another business boom. But there's a catch. In fact, it's a catch that's forcing executives to rethink almost every major decision they make. Because while opportunities are growing, so are the risks of falling behind. Here's what's really happening. For decades, business growth followed a familiar pattern. When demand increased, companies hired more employees. When sales improved, they expanded into new markets. When profits grew, they opened new offices, launched more products, and invested in larger operations. Growth was largely about becoming bigger. Today, that formula isn't enough. Companies still want growth, but they're discovering that simply adding more people or spending more money doesn't guarantee success anymore. Instead, businesses are competing in an environment where speed, efficiency, and adaptability matter just as much as size. That's changing everything. Take technology spending as an example. Businesses are investing billions into cloud infrastructure, automation, cybersecurity, advanced software, and artificial intelligence. At first, that sounds like great news. These investments promise faster operations, better customer service, lower costs, and entirely new ways of working. But they also come with enormous expectations. A company can't simply buy new technology and assume success will follow. It has to train employees, redesign workflows, protect customer data, integrate new systems with older ones, and continually update those investments as technology evolves. In other words, buying the technology is often the easy part. Using it effectively is much harder. That's the first catch. The second catch is competition. Whenever one company finds a better way to operate, competitors have little choice but to respond. If one retailer improves delivery times, others have to improve too. If one bank offers faster digital services, rivals quickly invest to match them. If one manufacturer lowers production costs through automation, competitors feel pressure to do the same. Success in today's economy rarely stands still. Competitive advantages spread faster than ever before. That means businesses must keep improving simply to maintain their position. It's no longer enough to innovate once every few years. Continuous improvement has become part of everyday business strategy. Another challenge involves talent. Despite all the discussion about automation, skilled employees remain one of the most valuable assets any company can have. Businesses are competing aggressively for software engineers, cybersecurity experts, AI specialists, project managers, designers, and experienced leaders. The irony is that technology is advancing rapidly, but companies still need talented people to build it, manage it, and use it effectively. That makes hiring both more important and more difficult. Finding the right people has become a competitive advantage in itself, and that creates another catch. The companies investing the most aren't just spending money on technology, they're investing heavily in education, training, and workforce development. They know new systems only create value when employees know how to use them. Financial pressure is another factor. Large investments require significant capital. Building factories, expanding data centers, modernizing equipment, developing software, launching new products. These projects often cost billions of dollars before generating meaningful returns. That means businesses must balance long-term ambition with short-term financial discipline. Invest too little and competitors move ahead. Invest too much and profits may suffer before returns materialize. Finding that balance has become one of the biggest challenges facing executives today. Consumers are changing too. Customers expect faster delivery, better digital experiences, personalized recommendations, reliable customer service, competitive prices. Meeting those expectations requires continuous investment behind the scenes. Businesses aren't just competing on products anymore. They're competing on the overall customer experience, and those expectations continue rising every year. That's another reason companies keep investing even during uncertain economic conditions. Standing still often feels riskier than moving forward. Then there's artificial intelligence. For many businesses, AI represents one of the biggest opportunities in decades. It can summarize information, improve customer support, assist employees, detect fraud, optimize supply chains, and help businesses make faster decisions. But AI also creates difficult questions. Which systems should companies adopt? How much should they invest? How do they protect sensitive information? How do they ensure accuracy? How do they comply with changing regulations? These aren't simple decisions. Businesses are moving quickly because they don't want to miss the opportunity, but they're also moving carefully because mistakes can become expensive. This balance between opportunity and risk defines today's business environment, and that's why the current boom feels different from previous ones. It's not driven by easy money or unlimited expansion. It's driven by strategic investment. Companies are betting that smarter operations will outperform larger operations, that efficiency will matter more than sheer size, that better technology will create lasting competitive advantages. History suggests they're probably right. Businesses that prepared early during previous technological shifts often emerged stronger than those that waited. The companies that embraced computers first, the businesses that adopted the internet early, the retailers that invested in e-commerce before it became mainstream. Many of them built advantages that lasted for years. Today's investment cycle could follow a similar pattern. Of course, not every company will succeed. Some projects will fail, some technologies won't deliver as expected. Some businesses will spend heavily without achieving the results they hoped for. That's true of every major transformation, but doing nothing may carry an even greater risk. Because while today's business boom is creating enormous opportunities, it's also raising the standard for everyone. The companies that improve productivity, strengthen operations, and adapt quickly will likely shape the next decade. Those that hesitate may spend years trying to catch up. So yes, business is booming, investment is rising, innovation is accelerating, and new opportunities continue to emerge across nearly every industry. But every one of those opportunities comes with a catch. Success is no longer determined by who spends the most. It's determined by who adapts the fastest, invests the smartest, and turns today's opportunities into tomorrow's competitive advantage. And that's why this business boom may be one of the most exciting and demanding periods corporate America has seen in years.